Oh man, I grabbed the wrong book. Alright, let's see what I'm looking for. Oh man, I've been feeling too hot right now. Alright, there we go. Yes, sir.
What's it like living with sickle cell disease? For millions, it's not just about pain. It's about waking up unsure if your body will cooperate. It's juggling meds, school, fatigue, and fear of another crisis. But there's help. OT is here to make daily life easy. Imagine your red blood cells, smooth, round, and flexible, moving easily through your body. Now imagine them shaped like a crescent moon, stiff, sticky, and getting stuck. That's sickle cell disease. It's a genetic blood disorder that causes pain, fatigue, and serious health issues. But there's more to it than just science. In this video, we'll meet Alex, break it down, bust myths, and show how people with sickle cell live, work, and thrive, especially with the help of occupational therapy. Let's get into it.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Hi, my name is Dr. J.S. Karayan, a medical doctor. I'm specialized for sickle cell disease. How are you doing today?
Honestly, I've been feeling really bad, honestly.
All right, so how are you feeling? Can you tell me?
Yeah. Honestly, my joints feel like they're made of glass.
Mm-hmm.
Even brushing my hair hurts, and I had to get through going through life. I had to be showing up for class, work, or life.
Let's hear a little bit more from our expert, Dr. J, on what sickle cell disease really is, before we get into it with Alex.
And what is sickle cell disease? Actually, sickle cell disease is an inherited hemoglobin blood disorder. This is actually caused by the overproduction of your hemoglobin S, and this resulting to your normal blood, just like this the balloon, making it into a sickle cell. And these sickle cell are actually the ones that distort your blood flow, that will cause you chronic pain and your vital organ damage. And that's what we're gonna talk about Alex, about your diagnosis about the sickle cell disease. But before we do that, we're gonna get your occupational therapy. I think she needs to talk to you regarding with your disease, okay, and help that you need. Okay?
Alex?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. My name is Brittany. I'm going to be your occupational therapist. So I want you to talk to me about what your day looks like. What's been tough for you?
Honestly, me getting to school, it's a really tough time. I get fatigued, tired, and it's really stressful on me. And also, with just using my hands, they cramp a lot. So I think it's a tough time.
You're not alone. Fatigue, joint pain, reduced hamstrings, all of those things are common with sickle cell. We'll look at school supports for you, energy pacing, and tools just to make things a little bit easier.
As Alex and his occupational therapist Brittany begin to work together, they start with something simple, using tweezers. This task helps strengthen hand muscles, improve precision, and increase dexterity. Many with sickle cell disease suffer from chronic hand pain, stiffness, and even avascular necrosis in finger joints. Practicing a task like this can help maintain independence in daily activities, such as buttoning a shirt, writing, or managing medication.
Little tasks help improve your finger strength and your coordination. It might be simple, but it does add.
I haven't used tweezers since like science class. It might seem simple, but it might be difficult.
Okay, I understand. It is harder than what it looks. So we'll build up slowly, and if you need tools or accommodations,
OT isn't just therapy in a clinic, it's real life, figuring out how to do what matters most your way.
Okay.
Like many people with SCD, Alex deals with chronic pain and low energy. That's why OT focuses on energy conservation, routines, and pain management. Alex starts the day by using a phone calendar to remember when to take medication. Staying consistent helps prevent crises and manage symptoms. A visual daily planner gives structure and reduces cognitive load, because brain fog and fatigue are real challenges. Instead of standing for long periods, Alex preps meals while seated on a stool. This small change saves energy and keeps daily tasks doable. Drinking water throughout the day helps prevent dehydration, a major trigger for pain episodes. A warm compress brings relief to tense or swollen joints.
okay. So So let's schedule some activities with rest breaks before you're totally wiped out, okay?
Yes.
So we're gonna use the 2020. What that is 20 minutes of activity, and then I want you to rest for 20 minutes, okay?
20 minutes of activity and then 20 minutes of rest?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, 2020. We also track what helps, okay?
Mhm.
So that way you know whatever you try, if it works for you, it works, and you can use it when you're seeing flares, and then if not, you don't.
Occupational therapy also includes self-regulation techniques. Deep breathing helps calm the nervous system, while gentle stretching improves flexibility, circulation, and joint health. With an OT guiding the movement, every stretch is safe and purposeful.
Honestly, it's not just physical pain, it's also really mental. I be going anywhere, everywhere, and I be trying to explain myself to other people, but they either say I'm lazy or I'm tired, but honestly, they wouldn't know because they would never feel my shoes.
I understand what you're saying. You're definitely not lazy. You're living with a chronic disease, you know? So what I can do for you is we can talk about ways where you can learn to advocate for yourself. So let's create a plan.
Okay.
So that way you don't drain yourself and you can get more of what you need.
Okay, awesome. That sounds
Right?
great.
So when it comes to advocating for yourself, you can say things honestly and just upfront. And then you can also let people know, like, hey, this is my problem, which sickle cell, and this is how it makes me feel.
Okay.
And then from there, what can we do?
Going forward.
Yeah, so that way you can figure out how to solve the problem.
So also, whenever I try to explain myself going straight forward, which I feel like I am most of the time, people take it as offensive.
I understand that also. I mean, everything isn't for everybody. Everybody's not going to understand everything. But it's also okay to ask questions too, like, you know, what didn't you understand about what I said? Or is there anything that I said that was confusing? Or would you like for me to elaborate about a certain part? Things like that.
Really awesome.
Up next, we'll sit down with Dr. J and OT Brittany to learn some more about sickle cell disease. Hi friends, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today we are welcomed with Dr. J and our OT Brittany.
Hello.
We are going to talk a little bit more about sickle cell disease and kind of just go over it and see what we can learn, okay?
Yeah.
Dr. J, let's start with you. Can you talk to me a little bit about acute crisis management?
Yeah, besides from what I'm telling about what is sickle cell disease, we have an acute crisis management part of the medical field that we have. And acute crisis management is actually these are the, hydration, your bed rest. Those are acute, and pain management like NSAIDs. And also monitoring, we also need to monitor you. In regards with that one, we also have a recent guidelines as of May of 2025. And not only that, we advocate for early intervention. And of course, in emergency departments, we do proper triage, and when necessary, we have ICU transfer.
What are some types of different medications that someone with SCD will take?
Well, one of the medication that we have right now is we call hydroxyurea. So this medication is actually a gold standard for increasing fetal hemoglobin, which and reducing crisis. We also have the quizanlizumab, which also the anti-P selection monoclonal antibody, and has been effective reducing our VOC frequency. And the last one that we have is the voxelotor. And this one is a hemoglobin levels improves and reduce transfusions if needed. I think we're going to discuss about pregnancy, but
Yes,
we're going to do that for her. Yeah.
That's what I was going to lead next with. Can you get pregnant with sickle cell disease?
So you absolutely can get pregnant with sickle cell disease. So what happened is in 2025, WHO released some guidelines just addressing some things that you need to take care of or just keep in mind if you are pregnant with sickle cell disease. So just basically what that looks like is stress management, just staying on top of your appointments, and just being proactive and comprehensive during pregnancy.
Now, since you can get pregnant with sickle cell disease, if you are a carrier, is it 100% certain that your child will have it as well? Do mom and dad need to have it? What is that like?
Yes. So in order to inherit sickle cell disease, so mom pregnant carrying baby, she has sickle cell disease, which means she carries the trait as well. So dad would also have to have the trait in order for baby to have sickle cell disease.
That's correct. It's an inherited hemoglobin blood disorder, so it's gonna be transmitted back to the child.
Okay. What else? We were wondering who all is affected. I know it's a genetic trait that you have to carry on, but who carries it?
Okay, so the funny thing is there's a common misconception that only Black people carry sickle cell trait, which is not true. Now, so in the US, Black people are the most affected by sickle cell, but globally, there's about 300 to 400,000 people that are affected with sickle cell. So when we speak globally, that is in regions of Africa, India, and the Middle East. And it's the same thing, sickle cell trait from mom and dad, and it's still inherited. It's just that we see here in the US, about 100,000 people are affected with it, and it is 1 in 365 people that carry that are affected with sickle cell, and then every 1 in 13 that carry the trait.
Okay.
That's correct. And just to add on regarding with that one, I believe that we discussed about the acute crisis management. I just want to point out too that sickle cell disease also have a pain crisis that occurs. So what we're gonna do about this one, just to give you an explanation, is that it typically affects your chest, also your bone, abdomen, and everything vital organs. And they said about penis, we call it priapism. So just to make sure that there's no complications, we just need to make sure that we get tested. Visit your doctor, right? And we can help with occupational therapy to help you, so we can actually help you get management of what is sickle cell disease that can help you more and live a good life.
So, what's the big takeaway?
So we treat the disease, but people need more than meds. They need support to live their lives.
OT helped me find out what works at home, school, even in my mental health.
Our goal isn't to push you, it's to help you adapt. From handwriting support to planning roles and routines, OT is about helping you live your life with confidence.
Use apps to track systems. It really helps with your doctor visits.
Build rest into your schedule. Don't wait until you crash.
New treatments like voxelotor and crizanlizumab are out now.
And remember, asking for a power move is not a weakness. Thanks for watching. If you or someone you know is diagnosed with sickle cell disease, check out the resources linked below. Thanks again and have a great day.
Bye, guys. Is there intro music? Good job. What's up, YouTube? Today we're here at Pima Medical Institute, and we're gonna do a video today for y'all, and hopefully y'all like, subscribe, and follow us.
Gator. The gator. I'm gonna do it like this. No.
Here you go.
Team one. Wait, we gotta do it one at a time so he can hear who wins. Close out and open it back up. Press escape.
What if I just wrote the answers over here?
Yeah, you wrote it there. HBD. Yeah.
Okay, I'm about it. Hold on.
All right, guys, how we feel about the video?
That because it's only like 5 minutes.
Mr. J, how do you feel about the video, Mr. J?
Oh yeah.
This video's very
You think it's on?
Yeah. It's gonna be there.
It's okay. I'm gonna make it as long as I can.
And I'll be there for you, baby. Always. So what's now?
Not Adam saying I'm here an hour ago.
Like a log for you to do that. That way we can. All right, cool. All right, so scratch that. Anyways, so why are you looking at me like that? You're first.
Yeah,
Yes, he is.
I just messing with Brittany. That's me.
You look like you're about to mug somebody.
Who are you? Why are you following me? Oh, okay.
Wait, I already forgot the line. Thanks for watching, friends. If you or someone you know is...
No, sorry.
Look, we're just smiling.